today I just have a video that was requested from a few of you, which is to show you my shoe collection. And obviously I'm not going to show you my entire shoe collection, but I thought I'd just show you some of my favourite brands and some of my favourite shoes, just to give you an idea of some good places to shop for shoes and maybe some brands that you hadn't heard of before. Like most girls, I love shoes quite a lot, so I do have a lot. I probably have too many, not that many practical shoes, but none of them are really expensive. I don't really see the point on spending thousands of dollars on shoes, or any more than maybe $300 or $400 on a pair of shoes. Investment in a handbag is a good thing because a handbag is something that's going to last you really well, but shoes tend to not last so well, obviously because you're wearing them on your feet, and maybe you wear them a couple of dozen times and they're pretty much had it. So I wouldn't really, if you're the person that likes to invest in things, I would say for shoes, invest in good quality shoes rather than designer shoes, because designer shoes, they're going to get trashed anyway no matter how good quality they are. So I would say with shoes, go middle of the range. I do recommend buying leather shoes. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, some of the shoes in my video are actually vegan friendly. So I do wear some shoes that aren't leather, and that might be of interest to you. But other than that, I really recommend getting good quality leather shoes that are leather lined. But try not to, just don't spend Christian Louboutins and all that. Just seem a bit ridiculous to me when it's something that you're gonna ruin, really. Whereas like a handbag, you're just not gonna trash as badly. But the great thing about shoes is a lot of designers now, or a lot of kind of middle of the range brands, are bringing out a lot of designer inspired shoes, so you can kind of achieve the same look for a lot less money. Whereas I find handbags, there's not so many great designer looking handbags that aren't really expensive. But shoes, you can pick up some really nice shoes that are almost of equal quality to designer shoes, just for a lot less money. So I thought I'd start off with some of my favourite shoes. My favourite shoe type, which is kind of inspired by the Yves Saint Laurent tribute shoe. If any of you have seen this, it was released a couple of years ago, and I think they released it with different coloured soles, and it's just a really nice, really high platform pump, because as most of you know, the shoes that we're seeing at the moment are super high, and I love really high shoes. So that's that one. And this is by the brand Whitner, and Whitner is an Australian owned company, and all their shoes are leather and leather lined, and they make this shoe, and the style is called Sassy, and it's really close to Yves Saint Laurent tribute. I've actually compared the two, and there's pretty much no difference in the shoe. And you pick up a shoe like this for maybe about, I think it's $189.95 Australian. So I absolutely love this shoe. This is probably my favourite style at the moment. Because I love it so much, when I tend to love a shoe or anything, I buy it in a couple of different colours because I know I'm going to wear it. So I got the same shoes in red, and obviously they're amazing. I love them. And recently they've just released them in baby pink. So yeah, that's pretty much my staple colours in my wardrobe for shoes anyway. So these shoes kind of cover all bases, and I just really love the platform because it's quite comfortable to walk in. These are the shoes I've just bought from them. These are my winter shoes, just some boots, and this style is called Chillin', and again they're really high, and they're actually really comfortable to walk in, and these shoes are amazing. You can order Whitner shoes off their website, and if you live in Australia, there's so many stores throughout Australia, but this is just one of my favourite boots, because I'm not really into really high boots. They don't really suit me, so I tend to buy a pair of ankle boots every year for winter instead. So I bought those, and the last pair, which you've probably already seen in my Wardrobe Essentials video, is just those classic pumps which I got from Whitner. And these ones are just really good day shoes because they're not too high and I can last in them all day. And I just really love the classic shape of them. So yeah, so that's one of my favourite brands of shoes. One of my other favourite brands of shoes, which I've recently really got into, is Melissa shoes. Melissa, all their shoes are vegan friendly because they're actually made out of rubber. It's kind of, it's a special type of rubber, and they're kind of like those jelly shoes that you used to wear as a kid. And I love their shoes. They're so creative and colourful, and you can order them off their website as well. They're made in Brazil and they're just really cool. So this is the style Carly, and they're just like little wedges, and I bought these to wear in the day because they're seriously the most comfortable things you'll ever wear. They just mould to your feet and I just love them. They're really, really comfortable. So I got the Carly ones. Then, because once again, if I love a style so much, I bought the same ones in blue. And I just really love that powder blue colour. Another really interesting thing about these shoes is they smell. They're bubblegum scented. All of their shoes are bubblegum scented. And I just really love the creativity of something like that. Something I really appreciate. You can also get these same shoes in like a velvet finish, which is really awesome. So check out the Melissa website because their shoes are so stylish and so comfortable, and they actually do a lot of designer collaborations as well. So they did one with Vivienne Westwood not that long ago, and the shoes were amazing, as you can imagine, with Vivienne Westwood. Another brand that I like is Steve Madden, and Steve Madden are pretty much worldwide. I've got just my, oh, they got a little mark on them now. Got just my classic nude pumps. Nude pumps are great. They go with everything and just a little bit different than black. And then I got these ones as well. They remind me of little presents, like the bows on them are massive. I really like those shoes. Yeah, so that's another brand that I love. And another brand that I love, which is another Australian brand, is Peep Toe shoes. Peep Toe shoes are really cool. They're a little bit more in the higher price bracket. Most of their shoes are around $275, I think. Now they've gone up in price, and a lot of theirs are really designer inspired, but they're really high quality and they're all leather, and the best place to buy them is off their website. So the first pair I ever bought from them was this pair, which were called Miss Soho in leopard print patent, and I couldn't actually get this off the website. I had to order them from a UK website, and they cost me a fortune, but I just fell in love with them. And they have red soles because originally Peep Toe shoes did red soles, but I'm pretty sure that Christian Louboutin found out about it and weren't too happy because that's kind of their signature sole colour, so they changed it to purple, which is still pretty cool. This is my newest pair, and you can still get these online. These are Miss SJP, Sarah Jessica Parker. And these are just amazing. Look at that. That's Japanese lace over the top of champagne satin. And these are just so beautiful. As you can see, the quality of those shoes is amazing. So they're pretty much the same quality as designer shoes in my opinion. And I paid a lot less for these. I think I paid about $300 for these. And just look at them. Yeah. This is probably one of my favourite pairs of shoes, but I don't wear them very much just because they're very delicate because of the lace.